guys, Ash here coming at you today, Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video, guys. I'm glad to have you all here. Hopefully this video finds you all doing well. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a great one today, guys. First off, send us some positive vibes your way, especially if you need it out there today. Some love your way. You know what? The thing is it's a good reminder. You've heard this cliche so many times, but it's true. It's true. And that is, if there's something that's bringing you down, if there's something that's getting you anxious, getting you worried, getting you stressed, that is out of your control, other people's behavior, their opinions, their emotions, their actions, well, there's nothing you can do about it, right? There's nothing, and it happens to everybody, myself included. Sometimes you have to say, have that strength, that fortitude to say, I'm doing the right thing, I'm doing the best I can, and not let those external things get you down, ruin your day, ruin your time, ruin your now, because ultimately, that's all we have.
Well, congratulations. You got yourself a job.
Sorry for the stump speech here to start out the video. We have my girl, your girl. She is the speed farmer extraordinaire of Raid Shadow Legends and PVE environments and dungeons and Doom Tower. You name it, it's Seer.
I'll kill you, you.
If you have Seer, congratulations, because you have really the closest thing to a cheat code in this game, I guess, other than like a Theodore, Eleanoril, something Xavier team, a Poison Combust team, but to help you bleed through the waves, and so much content in Raid, especially if you have a reset champion, even better, like a Kaimara, Yumeko, or something like that. Anyway, for a long time, I considered Seer the best PvE nuker in the game. As a matter of fact, I still do. I think Seer is amazing. Karma Burn is removing all buffs, does more nukage depending on how many buffs are removed from your team and the enemy's team, and then she's putting everybody to sleep as well, right? I mean, that's an insanely good ability considering it does like millions and millions of damage. You know what? We don't need to review her entire kit. You guys are probably already familiar with it. My Seer, I'll tell you what, guys, I have not purchased a Soul Stone in a long time, right? After that last Soul Stone opening video, probably 6 months ago or whatever on the channel, I've never purchased one again. But I got so lucky. On my wish list, I had Seer. I only had Seer. I don't know, anybody ever do this? You ever want a champion so bad that you only use one? You don't want to spoil the, the whopping 2 times chance by putting other multipliers in there. So for a long time, I just had Seer. That was it. And I struck gold. I got the 6-star awakened Seer. And she is insane. She's already insane without even being awakened at all. But today I kind of want to show her off to you guys. But
There's just too much going on here.
I tell this whole long-ass story to tell you that I went against Seer. I told this story in a video like a month or two ago, right? I went against Seer in live arena in like, I don't know, at the time I was top 200, top 250, around that area, maybe top 300. And no one uses any epics at all, frankly. No epics, I never see any. And then somebody pulled out a Seer on me. And I'm like, huh, cute. And you know what, like, I know what Seer does. I know what she's all about. I know her strengths, I know her weaknesses. I was like, dude, she's not an arena nuker. Come on, man. And she, in one shot, she absolutely obliterated my entire freaking team, dude. It was toast. Sayonara. A little Con Air, Cyrus the Virus, anybody?
Sayonara.
Yeah, dude, she was insane. So I thought to myself, well, hell, I mean, my Seer build is already appropriate for PvP anyway.
I don't think that's appropriate.
What's going on here? Ash, do you really have 5 Savage pieces? You don't get any bonus for that, bro. Let me see if I can find a really nice piece of crit damage gear to replace one of these. Be right back. All right, guys, I actually found a crit damage piece. So yeah, I'd rather have crit damage in Savage than just 5 pieces of Savage. Just not like Stone Skin here. I don't get any extra bonuses off a 5-piece. So now I actually picked up a little bit extra accuracy, and look at this behemoth of a Seer, guys. I apologize. I try not to build like, freakishly good gear, but this is just how I run my Seer, and I'm not going to change. I'm not going to water her down for you guys. You can handle it, right? 307 crit damage is insanely high. And now I know there's videos out there on YouTube with 400 plus crit damage, but that's high for yours truly. Anything over 300 is pretty dang high. And then we have speed and accuracy. Obviously, we need the accuracy to remove the buffs from the enemy team, which is important in the arena. I want to make a Seer to do to other people what that Seer did to me. She did me dirty, and now I have a very healthy respect for her. Guys, apropos of nothing, I guess, kind of in the video, is crushing rend. I've said this before. I need to say it again. In case any of you guys are lucky enough to get your hands on a 6-star blessing on a nuker, let me just tell you that I think crushing rend 6-star, I'm not sure if I believe this. I'm like 80% believing this as I say it. Just a full disclosure to you guys. I think it's the best blessing in the game by far. It's incredibly powerful. First of all, we get attack, HP, crit damage, and speed. That's all great. But once we get to the 6-star crushing rend, an epic blessing, every hit will ignore a percentage of the target's defense. 1% for every 10 levels. Now listen, in the arena, 6% ignore defense on every hit. You know, it's not out of this world, but it's still amazing. Plus Savage, plus Helm Smasher, we're rocking quite a bit of ignore defense. Now, on my build, I noticed that I have crit damage on her mastery. I have flawless execution. I kind of want to do a test with you guys today. I want to do Ruthless Ambush, by the way, is a must for Seer, right? Increased damage by 8% on the first hit on each enemy. Usually she's leading in with the Karma Burn. That 8% of 1,000,000 damage is, well, it's almost 11 million. It's almost 1.1 million, excuse me. 11 million, Ash. Well, great math there. Seriously, I should start a math channel for you guys.
Nothing's impossible.
Either way, guys, just one mastery alone, you can get, in that case, you can get 800,000 extra damage. Not too shabby, right? Plus all the other ones, right? Bring it down, an extra 6% when attacking targets with higher max HP, which is usually the case with Seer. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is that you can get a lot of extra damage. Newsflash, a lot of extra damage from masteries, guys. So these are the masteries that I have on her. Some accuracy, some extra damage masteries. You guys can take a look if you want to, but I want to get into the action here, guys. So we have our, I want to test out. I'm going to do flawless execution, right? And then what other, I think there's no other blessing I would even go with. I considered before recording this video, like, okay, if I was going to experiment with something, what would I go with? Like cruelty, but decreasing target's defense per hit. It's more of a PvE. I mean, obviously you can get utility out of it in PvP, but I think that, yeah, there's nothing, it's crushing rend. It's not even close, but I will test out damage, hopefully against the same team, so we have an equal comp with Helm Smasher versus Flawless in a PvP environment. What do you guys think is going to do more damage? So obviously, just to go through the build really quickly here, it's intuitive. Accuracy, crit damage, attack on the ring. We have speed on the boots. We have accuracy on the chest. Interesting. And we also have crit damage on the gauntlets. Keep in mind, Honor A3, Karma Burn, which is all we care about, is based on enemy max HP and the buffs removed, right? So extra attack on Seer is not gonna matter for her Karma Burn. All right, guys, let's do this. Let's go into the arena and make some magic happen with some Seer teams here. So forgive me, it's right after reset at the time of this recording, but I actually have a video coming out on Morrigan. Dude, I don't want to spoil the video, but just to spoil the video, she impressed the hell out of me, man. I really like this champion. Anyway, I just have a speed team here. I have Lydia, Arbiter, Morrigan, and Seer, right? It's pretty basic. So obviously, this strategy is going to work best against teams with a lot of buffs, go second teams. Full disclosure, as embarrassing as this is to say, when I got smoked, I was running freaking Siphi, Helicath. I mean, you can already see where I'm going here, all the buffs, right, on the team. I think it was a Siphi, Helicath, Harima, and Yameko team, if I recall correctly, and one-shot kill Seer. The whole thing was ruined. Anyway, we go in here. This is why I love Lydia on this team, is because she's bringing the strengthen and the increased speed, so we can use it to activate, right? So we're going to come in here, increase turn meter, and this is our first shot, right? Now, we only have 12 buffs on our team, and then we have, 4 buffs on their team. So 16 buffs. How much bang for our buck can we get to 16? And I already want to say, in case we don't kill anybody here, guys, in case we don't kill everybody, excuse me, I love that she puts them to sleep. Even if she doesn't kill him, she's putting him to sleep. Boom.
Let's go to sleep.
Ooh. Ooh.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Granted, it's a squishy team, kinda, sorta. Let's just keep going down the list here, guys. Dude. Seer is the most slept on, at least for, I can only speak for myself here, right? They put all my crap on, Basher, don't ruin my video, Basher. Put all my crap on cooldown, dude. I might still be able to beat him, maybe not though, maybe not. Leo's gonna have something to say about, oopsie, let's pretend that one didn't happen, guys. They went first. You know, it's a go first team. If I don't go first, I'm screwed. The cool thing is on Seer, you could even put her on a go second team. You could even like why bother? Why it doesn't matter, right? She's just removing all the buffs. Even better. So anyway, we go in here. If I wanted to further optimize this team, I would first of all make my Arbiter and make everybody faster. I don't have my best speed gear on this team right now. I actually have it on Yumeko and Warlord right now. But either way, they're still pretty fast. But if I wanted to further optimize, or if you're not getting quite enough damage here, if you don't have like a Lydia, for example, just put whoever your debuffer is going to be in a shield set, right? Don't put bolster because you can't remove it. It's protected. Put him in the shield.
Just let me be.
Okay, boom. I mean, look at their reviver is asleep. I know I'm acting like I just discovered Seer, and it's pretty pathetic, to be honest with you guys. And this is why I love Lydia on the team, too. She can come right back in there and block cooldown skills, even though it didn't land. That was unfortunate. But, dude, she's a monster of a champion. She's a monster of an arena champion. I mean, I can't believe I've been sleeping on her for all these years, guys. I mean, golly. I mean, listen, number one is that she can kill anybody. She works on a go second and a go first team, right? That's number one. Number two is, and let me find a little bit of a tankier squad here. There we go. Number two is as I just said, but I have to repeat it because it's so awesome, is if she doesn't kill anybody like a tankier Duchess, like we just saw, right? Well, number two is she's void affinity. No bad affinity matchups. Number three, if she doesn't kill the reviver or whoever, she puts them to sleep. They lose their turn. They can't revive. They're done. It's game over. And I love her with Lydia, not just because of what I just said about the two buffs that she's bringing to the table and the debuffs, but I love her because she's denying the revival. So even if Duchess had high resistance, she wasn't put to sleep. Well, I'm going to deny the revival on Lydia. She can't revive. Boom, I removed the stone skin. No big deal. Oh, they're all sleeping. Oh, it's so sad.
Say one more thing. I will pimp slap you.
I know I'm being a little bit out of control here in this video. I forgive me. It's just bonkers. See, I purposely did not target on the on Lydia. Let her have her revival, aka her failure to revive. Man, oh man, dude. I got to be honest with you guys. On my mini account, I just pulled Seer. I don't have her built yet. I am so broke on silver, dude. There's nothing more annoying in this game than when you're silver broke, and then you start. Anybody do this like I do sometimes, especially on my mini account. Anybody go, you're silver broke, and then you're like, okay, well, I really want to do these X, Y, and Z. I really want to upgrade these artifacts, whatever the heck. I really want to build this champion. Everything in this game takes silver, right? And you start by, okay, I'm just going to sell some accessories or whatever. And I found myself in this really haphazard position or irresponsible position last night where I'm like selling off a bunch of good stuff too, you know? I want to find a more tankier, like kind of a hard team. Here we go. You ever start to selling off things you shouldn't sell off, and then you're just trying to upgrade one freaking artifact, and it's like, you're like, I'm sitting on 1,000,000 silver. Just give me the level 16. And it's like, 15, fail. Do you want to buy more silver? And it sends you to the shop over and over and over again. I got so frustrated by that last night, man. All right, here we go again. Dude, I mean, I'm going to show you just a random Seer run, like how I use her, like the team I use her on in waves for dungeons, just for the heck of it, you know? Boom! Oh my god. I don't even think I need to try her in Helm Smasher. I do think that Helm Smasher would be better for the arena, though. I don't think, but like, she's doing so much damage that, you know what, guys? Let's get crazy here. Let's get crazy, you know? All right, guys, one more before we go in. I'll show you just a random Seer team that I run in PvE. Here we go. Wait a sec. Okay, there we go. I hope she doesn't, I hope that freaking Taurus in its sphere. I hate it. All right. Okay, here she goes. Boom. Oh, Seer. She's incredible, man. Could she be the best epic nuker in Raid? Step aside Genbo? I mean, you could argue, well, she needs a setup. She needs buffs on her team, blah, blah, blah. But then you could also argue, well, all you have to do is set up some buffs on your team. She doesn't need 100 buffs. We had like 3 or 4 on each champion, you know? And that was not very hard to get, even in the Go First team. This is a normal Seer team that I run. Basically, it's just a double activation team, you know? We come in here with all the debuffs. I have Kaimar and Yumeko not using their A1. She scores millions and millions of damage. I use this team in every 25 dungeon except for Spider, obviously, and Fire Knight, because I can't fit Seer onto my Fire Knight team. But I use it in Ice Golem. I use it basically in all Ice Golem and Dragon locations in every Doom Tower floor. I used to use a Poison Combust team, but I still find Seer to be a little superior. But just, I guess it's a little matter of personal preference as well. But again, she comes in here, and finally, when she goes next, she'll have the Karma Burn. So it's not the best turn team in the world. I think, I want to say, what, like 16 or so? Let me just look at the, let me look, oh, I was right there. Is it 16 team turns? What is the best teams in the world here? It's Poison. Look at these, man. If I had a Calvalax, maybe I'd be singing a different tune. I don't even have one, let alone 3. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, dude. I didn't realize it was like all 2 or more Calvalax teams. You have to get all the way down to 8 turns till you see a double Seer team. Double Seer, Krisk, Lydia, and a Renegade. That's an interesting comp. And that is really it when we talk about the fastest teams out there in the world. Either way, guys, what do you think about Seer in the arena? Hopefully this inspires some of you guys out there who are like me, just sleeping on this champion, using her in PvE, but not in the arena. Congratulations, and enjoy if you do pull her out, bust her out for some arena dubs. A fast way to farm up your great hauler, make progression inside the arena. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care, guys.